What up, people? Josh here from everydayfba.com, and today we're looking at tactical arbitrage. We're also going to be looking at source mogul, right? You know these two names. If you're ever looked for any kind of online arbitrage sourcing software, these two probably popped up. Now, tactical arbitrage is definitely the more popular one to be using, but in today's video, what I really want to dive into is the differences between the two and why ultimately you should go with tactical arbitrage. Yeah, that's right, I'm saying it right now. Tactical arbitrage is the better of the two, but if you want to know exactly why, continue watching the rest of this video. All right, guys, let's get into a couple of facts first before we go any further. Fact number one, I've been using tactical arbitrage for 5+ years. Fact number two, I am an affiliate for tactical arbitrage. And fact number three, guys, if I wanted to, I could just as easily be an affiliate for Source Mogul, but I'm not. And the reason that I'm not is because I don't use Source Mogul and I don't believe in the product. I've been using tactical arbitrage for a long time and I probably will continue to use it for many years to come. And you're going to see why in this video. And you already know more about tactical arbitrage. I'm sure you've already seen a couple of videos on it, but let's get into Source Mogul and I'll tell you more about what it does. We'll actually go in and I'll show you the back end. Let's start with some positives about Source Mogul. It's incredibly easy to use. It's very, very beginner friendly. You point, you click, you're running searches, and you're instantly going through results in minutes. It's very, very quick. It scans these categories, it scans the stores, and it does it very, very quick to give you results pretty fast. But those quick results do come at a price. So again, we can just point and click and instantly we're running some searches and it's going to start moving pretty quickly here to give us back some results. But the data that it's actually scraping right now, the search that it's running, it's using cached data or old data. So the results that you're going to get back, although you get them back much, much faster with Source Mogul than you would with tactical arbitrage, the results are old, and ultimately a lot of those products, in my experience, were coming back out of stock. So we got some results back here. I've got over 3,700 results that I can sit here and go through, but like I said, the problem is whether or not these products are going to be in stock. You can see that this is unknown 4 days ago. You can click this button to check the stock, or you can just click over and go straight to the retailer's website. You'll see here in a second, this is in fact out of stock. So that's the problem that I was coming across a lot, and you would think that you would be able to weed out these products from these results that you have back, or at least update all of those products at one time. You cannot do that. What you have to do instead is identify a product that maybe you might want to sell, right? Even though it's out of stock, maybe you might want to sell it. You would add it to your wish list, and then you would wish that it would come back in stock. Now I'm joking, of course, right? But there is some truth to every joke, and for me, this is an issue. It seems very backwards, a very backwards way of doing online arbitrage sourcing, and it's a real problem. I think it's something that they could easily fix if they wanted to. For whatever reason, they just haven't done that. But that is probably the biggest issue. But there's other things that you can't do with Source Mogul that you can do with tactical arbitrage, such as set up certain filters, weed through more of the data to narrow down those products that you actually want to sell. You cannot go laser targeted specific with Source Mogul. You just can't. Now guys, I'm not saying that you can't find products to sell on Amazon using this tool, because you can. I was personally able to find a handful of products that I would sell on Amazon. And like I said before, it's very easy to use. It's very beginner friendly, searches a lot faster. But even though it does those things, it's really limited in its capabilities. Let's go over to tactical arbitrage and I'll show you some of the ways that tactical arbitrage cures these Source Mogul problems. All right, guys, we're gonna run through the product search feature here with tactical arbitrage, and along the way, I'll point out some key differences and point out those solutions that tactical arbitrage has to Source Mogul's problems. Real quick, one of the things that you can do, like I said before, is get really specific with what you want to search for. If we want to go and search a sale item, specifically on Walgreens, and just look at those products only and get back that instant information, you can do that with tactical arbitrage. You cannot do that with Source Mogul. So we got some Walgreens deals here to look at. We got 50% off there, 50% off here, 50% off there, right? So we can just go and pick any one of these, wait for it to populate here. There's 817 items. That's awesome. I can copy this link, the URL right up top, take it over to tactical arbitrage. I'm going to punch in Walgreens here. There it is. And under category, I'm going to paste that URL. Tactical Arbitrage is now going to scan that page for me. We can go in, we can set filters, right? Before we search, not filter results after the search. One of the things that I didn't go over with Source Mogul is this lack of filters. It's really lack of being able to weed through the results or set up filters beforehand that'll automatically remove the results that you don't want to see. Tactical Arbitrage, you can do that. It's another reason that I would prefer to use Tactical Arbitrage over any other software. So you don't necessarily have to put a URL in here either. We can use the Easy Bulk feature. What if we just want to scan all beauty products? Now for the sake of this video, let's just pretend that Walgreens is having a beauty sale, buy one, get one half off, right? So we're gonna be able to put that adjustment into Tactical Arbitrage here in the source. So it's going to be 25% off each item. So if you remember guys, with Source Mogul, a lot of the issues that I was running into was products being out of stock. Well, with Tactical Arbitrage, you have the option to remove things. One of those things that you can remove is out of stock products. You can just check this box, and if Tactical Arbitrage checks the site and that product is out of stock, it won't show you that in the results feature. This is a very, very simple thing that I just don't understand why Source Mogul won't do it. Here's another filter option that you can't do with Source Mogul. Remove if Amazon is also a seller now in stock. I can check this, and Tactical Arbitrage can see if Amazon is selling the product, if they're currently in stock. It'll remove that and won't show me in the results because I don't want to compete with Amazon. This is something that you can't do with Source Mogul. It's kind of funny, guys. If you go to Source Mogul's frequently asked questions, they have the top 4 questions. These 4 questions will sum up everything that is wrong with Source Mogul. So it's really crazy that you actually have this here. But we were talking about why can't I filter out Amazon? If Amazon's selling the product, why can't I filter it out? And it says Amazon does not provide this information to third parties. For some reason, Tactical Arbitrage is able to see whether or not Amazon is selling that item, and they're able to remove that item if you wish. Now, there's a lot more to this page that I'm not going to go over for the sake of this video, right? I don't want it to be too long, but there's a lot more that you can do. You can control the results that you get. You can control the searches that you're searching. You have the power with Tactical Arbitrage to do almost anything that you want. This is something that Source Mogul is lacking. We have barely scratched the surface of this page, but I want to move on to another very important feature that I think solves some of those issues again that Source Mogul has. It's a very easy solution, and Tactical Arbitrage has it. Check this out, guys. Tactical Arbitrage gives you the ability to run auto updates on the data that you have in some of your folders. If you want, you can run updates on that data automatically 2, 3, 4 times a day, depending on how many products you have in your folder. So say Tactical Arbitrage goes, scans some websites, it brings back 4,000 products, the same 4,000 products that Source Mogul found, right? But with this setting, it's gonna auto update that information for you. And if it sees that that product is out of stock, it'll show you, and you have the option to remove all products that show up out of stock. This gives you the most up-to-date data and information. It helps you weed through 4,000 products really easily. Now there's a lot more to Tactical Arbitrage than I can show you in this video. This is not a Tactical Arbitrage tutorial. I have plenty of those. Please go and check those out if you want to learn more about how to use the software. But I want to compare and show you guys the differences between Tactical Arbitrage and Source Mogul. Let's end and talk about pricing, because pricing, depending on when you're watching this video, is a bit of a topic right now with Tactical Arbitrage, because they recently changed how they recently changed their subscription model. And although their pricing did not go up as far as the base subscription, you now get charged for extra minutes if you go over a certain amount. Let's look at their pricing compared to Source Mogul's pricing. Source Mogul pricing is pretty straightforward. If you go and grab the monthly subscription, it's $97 a month, but for your first 3 months, you get it for $67. So I think this encourages people to at least stay on for 3 months. For me, it's kind of like a gimmick kind of thing where they know that you're not going to really enjoy the software, so they hook you for the first couple of months, but after you realize it's not worth it, by the time you get around to paying $97 around for it, you won't want it anymore. So for me, even though it's cheaper for at least 3 months, it's really still not worth it. So here's Tactical Arbitrage, and Tactical Arbitrage was really straightforward, kind of similar to Source Mogul, where it just charges you a flat fee and everything. You just got the full run of the software. Now they kind of changed that a little bit, so I'll talk about that here right now. It's still just $89 a month for the most popular plan, the online arbitrage plan, right? Which that right there, $89 a month, it's still less than that $97 a month that you would be charged after the 3 months of 67, right? So $89 is still a deal, and that comes with 40,000 scan minutes. Now these scan minutes is what Tactical Arbitrage recently changed. Previously, you were able to just scan crazy, scan all you want, but now you're getting 40,000 minutes for your base of $89 a month. And then you have the option to purchase more minutes as you need them. So the big question here is 40,000 minutes enough, right? And from what I understand, it is in fact enough for the average user. Me personally, I use a lot more scan time than that. I'm always in Tactical Arbitrage. I'm always doing work on it, right? So I use more, and I am going to be one of those people that is affected by this price change. But I'm telling you right now, I don't mind paying for it because Tactical Arbitrage is the superior software. In the beginning of this video, I told you Tactical Arbitrage was better. I also told you that I was an affiliate for it, and hopefully by now, right, if you watch the whole entire video, you perfectly understand why I choose to do business with Tactical Arbitrage. Use the code EverydayFBA to start your Tactical Arbitrage trial, and you'll get an extra 3 days. That's 10 total days for you to test drive this software. Go and start yourself a Source Mogul test drive as well. Compare the two for yourself. I know that you'll side with me, right? Tactical Arbitrage, go and check it out. My name is Josh, everydayfba.com is the website, and I'll catch you guys on that next video. Peace.